Weddings! Harry and Daisy.
Go well.
Cheers.
This is everything I have to tell you about love. Nothing. This is everything I've learned about marriage. Nothing. Only that the world out there is complicated, and there are beasts in the night, and delight and pain, and that the only thing that makes it okay, sometimes, is to reach out a hand into the darkness and find another hand to squeeze, and not to be alone.
It's not the kisses, or never just the kisses, it's what they mean. Somebody's got your back. Somebody knows your worst self and somehow doesn't want to rescue you, or send for the army to rescue them. It's not two broken halves becoming one. It's the light from a distant lighthouse bringing you both safely home, because home is wherever you are both together.
So this is everything I have to tell you about love and marriage. Nothing. Like a book without pages or a forest without trees. Because there are things that you cannot know before you experience them. Because no study can prepare you for the joys or the trials. Because nobody else's love and nobody else's marriage is like yours. And it's a road you can only learn by walking it. A dance you cannot be taught, and a song that did not exist before you began together to sing.
And because in the darkness you will reach out a hand, not knowing for certain if someone else is even there, and your hands will meet, and then neither of you will ever need to be alone again. And that's all I know about love.
All right. Doesn't.
God knows how I'm going to do a speech. Oh, you look absolutely gorgeous, darling. Gorgeous.
Hello.
Hey up, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Gorgeous. Okay.
You don't look too bad. Right.
Marriage isn't just about finding your soulmate. It's about learning to become their soulmate. It's choosing each other every morning you wake, not just when it's easy, but especially when it's not. It's the shared laughter, the reassuring glances, and the companionable silences where love blossoms and thrives. Marriage is not only about seeking perfection, but in nurturing your love with kindness and forgiveness. Learning to grow together, support one another, creating a bond that perhaps no one will ever quite understand. Hand in hand, experiencing the craziness of life together, two people, one team. But the union of marriage entwines not only two people, but also two families, two histories, two cultures, and two traditions. Today, as Harry and Daisy begin their journey together, they don't walk alone. They carry the strength of their families with them, guiding and supporting them as they start this exciting journey together.
Harry, if I make it through these bars without sobbing, it will be a miracle. Especially given that I cry whenever I see an elderly couple on TV, or see a bride walking down the aisle, regardless of how much I know said bride. But today it's my turn to walk down the aisle, and I've been waiting for this moment for what feels like forever. But the waiting was always going to be worth it, knowing that I'd be standing here with the love of my life, saying I do to forever with you. So Harry, as we move into married life together, I promise to always laugh with you, to forever be a listening ear, and to be whatever you need me to be in any given moment. I promise to always compliment your graceful contemporary dance moves, to let you continue to name our pets silly middle-aged names like Nigel and Cheryl, I promise to turn down the Hamilton soundtrack whenever you enter the kitchen. And above all, I promise to always, always pick you up off the floor, both figuratively, but also literally whenever your back goes. I promise that I will always put our marriage first, no matter what life throws at us, and to hold your hand through the good, but also through the not so good. I don't know what I ever did to deserve you, to be on this wild journey of life with my best friend, but I do know that I am the luckiest person in the world, and I won't ever take that for granted. I can't wait to see what life has in store for us as we grow old together. I love you, I really love our life, and I love knowing that we have forever together.
To my beautiful bride, I know that you always say everything happens for a reason, whereas I'm more of a cynic. I don't believe in gods, fate, or even star signs. Yet here I am feeling eternally grateful for whatever brought you into my world. You are the most beautiful woman, inside and out. Your charm, humour, empathy, and also dance moves make me fall in love with you again every single day. I don't want to imagine growing old with anyone else. You comfort my insecurities. You laugh at my awful jokes, although not as many as you should. Coming home to you is the best part of the day. We've gone through a lot together in our 9 years. Through heartbreak or joy, we were always by each other's side. All of the best things in my life are either with you or because of you. Committing my life to you is the easiest decision I've ever made, because without you, I'm merely a man sat alone on his PS5. I don't want to be something to everyone, I want to be everything to you. You've helped me become the man I am today. Now with you as my wife, I'll be a better man tomorrow. I promise to put you above all else. Even Nigel. Going forward, we will endure tough times, tougher than we've known, but I promise we'll take those on together. The tough times will pass and the good ones will last. To put it simply, you are the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I promise to love you for the rest of our lives.
So Harry Joe Chilton, do you take Daisy Elizabeth Ogle to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Here we go.
Stop.
There we go. And Daisy Elizabeth Ogle, do you take Harry Joe Chilton to be your lawfully wedded husband? And with that, it's with great delight that I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
Harry, my husband. We always joke that we have very little in common, and while that's on the whole true, the things that we do have in common are the most important things in life. We both have an excellent sense of humour, if I say so myself, share a love of music, animals and seeing the world. We have the same values, and most importantly, we want the same things in life. Part of me loves that I always get 100% true Harry Chilton, the guy who demonstrates silly dance moves just to make me laugh, the guy who rescues hedgehogs from the garden and adores guinea pigs, the guy who pours me a glass of wine and tells me to relax when he cooks dinner after I've walked through the door after a long day, the guy who sends me silly memes and smiles at me from across the room waiting for me to open them, and the guy who makes me laugh until I cry, the guy who's picked me off of the floor more times than I can count when life feels really heavy. The other part of me feels sad that nobody else in this world gets to see full 100% Harry. But if you get even a tiny glimpse into that, you're more lucky than you know. On many occasions over the past nearly 10 years, Harry has randomly turned to me and said, Did you ever imagine when we first got together that this many years later this would be our life? And Harry, every day with you, boring or spectacular, is my favourite. You turn the most mundane moments into pure joy. And when you tell me that you love me, I always reply with I love you more. And it's true, because it's so inconceivable to me that anyone can love anything more in this world than I love you. Nearly there, guys. And for me to feel like I can be myself, whatever version of myself I want to be on any given day, and you'll always be there no matter what. It makes me smile a very smug smile, knowing that I get to spend every day with you and that I'm never worried that this isn't going to be forever, because a world without Harry and Daisy just doesn't make any sense. What a lucky life I have. Okay, I'm done. Can I please ask everyone to toast to my gorgeous husband, not finished yet guys, who now has a lifetime of pretending to admire my homegrown vegetables to look forward to, bless him, to Harry. Okay, I'm done. To Harry. Cheers. Love you.
I don't think Daisy realises how proud I am of her and her achievements, probably because I never tell her. But she really has done exceptionally well. Running alongside all of this, of course, is Harry. He is her rock. And I knew he had become comfortable with the family when he at last started to go to the fridge on his own and get the beers, rather than waiting to be asked. He's a smashing lad and fits in really well with the overall philosophy of let's have a party. He can be forgiven for his choice of football team, as we all make the odd mistake. The important thing is that he looks after Daisy and makes her happy, and so I was delighted when he asked my permission to marry my little princess.
To speak candidly, I was in a bit of a bad place before I met Daisy. Braunston. She brings out... to Braunston. She brings out the best in me and everyone around her, so I want to thank her for making me a better man. I didn't think you could look any more perfect, but here you are doing what you do best, proving me wrong. She's put so much effort into today, and it's incredible to see her visions come to life, to be honest, maybe 10% mine. But she supports me in everything I do. Career decisions, new trousers, joining a new cricket team to let down. But I hope you know that I'm your biggest fan too, and I won't let you down. I don't know where I'd be without you.
I've had the pleasure of knowing Harry since I was 3 years of age, and he was the mascot for Leicester versus Ipswich. And so most kids, as a mascot for a thing, they have a photo of the famous player. You had Dennis Wise as your famous player. And then most kids would predict, like, I don't know, 5-0 to their best team. What did you predict, Harry? 0-0. He predicted 0-0 for his famous team. So then after that, we created a game, me, Harry, Tom, we created a game where you rolled a pencil and you created your own football team. So we had everyone doing it, so you created your own football team, and we had Harry drawing the stadiums, and we were like, Harry, you should do this as a job when you get older. I think you've got a future in this. And so Harry designed the teams, designed everything, and we're so happy and honoured to be his best man and see his progression from doing things we've seen at a primary school to seeing him turn that into a profession and being a graphic designer. And I'm so happy to see him marry Daisy, marry into this family, they're great, and his mother and dad as well, who are really fantastic. So a toast to the couple, please.
Can I just say, Daisy, you look amazing today, and you are much prefer the dress to the trousers you usually wear in this relationship. Lastly, I'd like to thank you both for asking me to be a part of your day today, and I wish you the very best for your future together. Lastly, I'd like everyone to raise a toast to the new Mr. and Mrs Chilton.